Hi, this is Brittany with the National Weather Service in Grand Forks. Today I'll be giving an overview of the upcoming winter storm and the active weather pattern Thanksgiving through the weekend.
We'll kind of go through a timeline in this presentation of what we're expecting for the forecast from Thanksgiving through the Sunday after, and go through some details, but here's just kind of an overview. So we are expecting a winter storm pretty much following Thanksgiving, and you'll see that we just recently issued a winter storm watch in relation to that. So initially with the storm, we're expecting a light snow and freezing rain kind of wintry mix to start off, transitioning to moderate heavy snow and blowing snow. And this storm system is expected to affect the entire region, so North and South Dakota, Minnesota. As I had mentioned, that light snow, wintry mix, and freezing rain part would be kind of at the beginning part of the storm, so minor impacts with that Thursday night into Friday. A gradual transition to all snow heading into Saturday, and with the winds picking up and the snow picking up on Friday night and into Saturday, we're looking at the worst impacts to be Friday night through early Sunday. Initially starting with difficult travel, but then conditions deteriorating to impossible travel at times Friday night through early Sunday. So we'll get right into it in terms of snowfall amounts. They're still pretty uncertain. So the best we can give you at this point is really more of a probabilistic look at snowfall totals. So as you can see from the image on the left, the potential for at least 4 inches, we're looking at pretty much the entire area getting accumulating snow and impactful snow. Now for the higher amounts, of course, at this far out, they're still pretty uncertain. But there is definitely potential for heavier amounts in the 8 to 12, even more inch range. And you can kind of see that at this point we're looking at those highest amounts to be in eastern North Dakota and particularly southeast North Dakota. But there is some uncertainty there as well. So that's more of what we'll discuss as we head forward. So starting on Thanksgiving, we're not looking at much in terms of impacts actually on Thanksgiving proper. So mainly cloudy with some flurries throughout the day. So in terms of getting to an afternoon or afternoon dinner, something like that, really shouldn't be much in terms of impact. Now starting Thursday evening, we are expecting precipitation to start to spread into the area from the south and west. And so as that spreads in, we're looking at a mix of light snow and freezing drizzle or freezing rain. Now looking on to Friday, temperatures are going to be hovering right around the freezing mark on Friday, which is where those mixed precipitation concerns come in with the mix of light snow and freezing drizzle or rain. And so that kind of that in-between period, that we're not expecting major impacts from that, but if we do have more widespread freezing rain than light snow, then that may cause some significant concerns with ice on roads. So that's an area of great uncertainty right now is how those temperatures are going to play out in terms of precipitation type. But what we are more confident in is that eventually we will see a broad transition to snow between Friday night and sometime on Saturday. And as the system builds into the northern plains from the Rockies in that Friday to Saturday period, we're looking at stronger winds ramping up as well. So heading into Saturday, you can see that system's kind of more made its way into the northern plains. And we do still have potential for a wintry mix on Saturday, so that's still where some of that uncertainty lies, unfortunately. But we are expecting a gradual transition to snow, and so the heaviest snow and strongest winds are expected to be area-wide on Saturday. So that's Saturday and Saturday night are a primary area of concern in terms of timing. And then looking forward to Sunday, we're expecting the falling snow to slowly dissipate and winds to slowly decrease as the system moves out of the region, but there's potential for lingering blowing snow impacts on Sunday as well as that pressure gradient starts to weaken. But we do expect conditions to gradually improve on Sunday. So for those looking to get an early start on Sunday in terms of post-Thanksgiving travel, that might be pretty difficult, but expecting conditions to improve through the day. So here's kind of a timeline overview of what we're expecting. So once again, little in terms of impacts today through the daytime on Thanksgiving, but then Thursday night starting to see that wintry mix across the region, of light snow, freezing drizzle, and freezing rain. That mix lingering into Friday with those near freezing temperatures causing minor travel impacts in that Thursday night to Friday time period, and the conditions gradually worsening as we get into Saturday night, and improving on Sunday. So as I mentioned earlier, there's still a significant amount of uncertainty with this winter storm. So what are we most certain about? Well, we are expecting widespread moderate to heavy snow across portions of the Dakotas into Minnesota. Exact, even closer ranges for specific cities at this point are highly uncertain, and that has a lot to do with those temperatures and that gradual transition. We are expecting widespread impacts with that widespread moderate to heavy snow, of course. And then those strong winds we are expecting to bring blowing snow. Now, there is still some uncertainty as well in terms of how high the winds will be gusting and how that will be affected based on precipitation type, gradual transition, whether we have heavy or not as heavy snow, I guess. So there are lots of factors that still play into whether or not we're expecting blizzard conditions in particular, but we are expecting blowing snow. So that is something to keep in mind with reduced visibility and blowing and drifting snow. And then conditions gradually improving on Sunday. So pretty confident in there being widespread impacts, especially due to the snow and strong winds and blowing snow, but less certainty in the details, unfortunately, still at this point.
So in the meantime, what can you do to prepare for this upcoming active weather? First, continue to check the forecast for updates through Thanksgiving and the upcoming weekend. Check road conditions if you will be traveling, and be prepared to alter your travel plans if you're going to have to travel, especially region-wide on Saturday and early Sunday. Make sure if you do need to travel this weekend to winterize your vehicle, pack an emergency supply kit, and make sure you have supplies in the event of particularly treacherous roads. Once again, we do have very active winter weather coming up after Thanksgiving, including a winter storm expected with conditions worsening Friday night through Saturday and into Sunday. Through this active weather period, we're expecting widespread light snow and wintry mix transitioning to moderate heavy snow and blowing snow by Saturday and into early Sunday. Impacts from this storm will be region-wide through North and South Dakota and across Minnesota, with minor impacts expected Thursday night into Friday, and the worst impacts expected Friday night through early Sunday. Be prepared for difficult travel starting Thursday night, deteriorating to perhaps even impossible travel between Friday night and early Sunday. Make sure to continue to check the forecast for updates and visit our website at weather.gov/FGF for more information.